Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video, we have learned how to insert, update, delete record using Laravel 13 Query Builder. So as you can see, we have created this insert record, this update record and delete record. Okay, but there is one problem. We are manually writing value inside the PHP code. So you can see we are just using some static values. In the real world application, user do not edit PHP file to insert data. Okay, so user just fill the form, users registration account, users submit contact form, user create products, user update profile, and all the data come from HTML forms. So the big question is, how do we connect an HTML form with the Laravel Query Builder? So that's exactly what we are going to learn in this video. So by the end of this video, you will be able to create form in Laravel, handle form submission, send data using a post request, and store form data using Query Builder, and display success message, and understand CSRF protection, and we will create a real world data entry form. Okay, so this is the one of the most practical video in the entire Laravel series, because we are moving from database queries to actual user interactions. So let's go and start. So first of all, we need to create route. Okay, we need to go inside the web.php. So first of all, I'm going to create form route. Okay, so route view, and the route name is user form. The blade file is add user. Okay, so for this we need to create a blade file with the same name, add user .blade.php. So let's go. So inside this view, create a one more file, add user.blade. Okay, so inside this I'm going to create HTML font with the help of Tailwind CSS and HTML and all that. So let me show you. I have already one HTML file which I have already created. So just open this. You can see this is our contact form. This is not only two fields, in name and email. So code I'm just going to copy here. Open this code inside the VS Code and just Control A and Control C. So this is simple a designing part. So that's why it will take much time if I'm going to write every line of code. So I have already a template for this. So now if you are going to hit this user form, so this user form will call this add user blade.php. So let's check in browser. So before that, we need to run the server php artisan serve, php artisan serve. So our server is running. So now let's check this and /user form. Okay, so you can see this is our HTML form. Okay, so I'm going to use in this project. So now we have to modify this according to our Laravel HTML form. So you can see inside this there is one form action. Okay, so inside this form action we need to write a route. Okay, so we need to create another route to save when I'm going to click on the submit button. So it will call this route action, whatever route we are going to write here. So it will call that route, and the method is post, but there is something is missing because we need to add here CSRF also. So CSRF, and then just create a route like save user. Okay, save user, and this route define here. Okay, route post. So it will be a post route, and the first parameter is save route name, save user, and second will be your controller name. Okay, so controller I'm going to use here user controller, and this save user node. In user controller you can see there is also a insert record function is there. So previously it was just going to pass the static value, but I'm going to change it to a dynamic value. The requested value, name, email ID, everything is coming from this HTML form. Okay, this blade file. Okay, just write here, copy this function name and write here. Okay, so now it's perfect. So now we have HTML form, a blade file, route also. The next step is we need to change it to dynamic. Okay, so for the dynamic value we need to write here inside the array, just remove, it's a multiple record insert, just remove this and going to pass this value from the requested form. Okay, so in the parameter we need to write here request class. So whatever the request it's sending from the form, so it will receive here. Okay, so now the code will be something like this: $request, and it will be name, and it will be add some more field, password also here, because password is required. So just write here password. So we have some code suggestion from the Copilot. So password, now password field is, you can see, just refresh this. You can see password is also there, and now password, okay, and password will be encrypted, and now it is okay. So let's check this. So name is Ram, and email ID is ram@gmail, and password is 123456. Okay, and submit this form. So you can see record inserted successfully. Okay, so now check this data in user table. So you can see the record is inserted successfully. So when we are going to submit the request, so it's not returning the message in the contact form, it's just sending in save a user. Okay, so let's fix this. We are going to submit the record. So there is a one message which is printed in the upper side of this form. So let's do one thing. In our controller, we need to write here return, and after the return, redirect slash user form. So user form is our route to show the user form. Okay, so right here user form, and after this just write here with, and with the, there is one message name success, and the message value is, and right here user added successfully. Okay, so now this, inside this success, we are getting the success message. So in this form, in this HTML form, in this blade file, we need to print this. So before this contact form, I'm going to write here, okay, if condition. Inside the if condition, there is a called session. Inside this session, we are getting this success, and inside this going to create a div for this, and inside this div session success. Okay, so let me check, and in the last need to write in div. So we have created outside this. So you can take this designing UI part also. So it's a BG green, text green, and rounded. So just take this and just save this. Now the another record is just right here demo, and demo@gmail.com. Okay, and password is 123456. So you can see user added successfully. So we are getting the success message also here. So you can see. So there is one question. We have added the CSRF token also here. So if I am going to remove the CSRF from our form, so what error will Laravel show? So just comment your answer below. So if you are really enjoying this Laravel 13 series, so if this video is helpful for you, so please like this video and subscribe this channel, because the coming next video is going to pagination, eloquent ORM, relationship, authentication, API, and much more. So today we have learned how to connect HTML form with Laravel 13 Query Builder, and we have covered form creation, post request, CSRF token, and request object, and inserting the form value with the query builder and success message. So now we are building something much closer to a real world application. So in the next video, we are going to see Laravel 13 Query Builder pagination. So when your database contains thousands of records, so showing everything on one page becomes very difficult. It's very impossible. So pagination solve that problem beautifully. So make sure, so don't miss that next video also, and keep watching and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get latest updated video from my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video. I will meet you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.